Hey everybody, Carla here on day 48. I am back and I'm telling you, you can still kind of hear it in my voice, but it took me a good 4 to 5 days after I shot my last video to stop spewing mucus. It was just not pretty. And I'm glad that I gave myself the time that I needed to really fully get better before I shot another video. There were two things that were happening with me during this time. The first was to just go ahead and get over the sickness, because I don't get sick, and then I have that moment where I'm denying that I'm sick. And then when you really are just feeling sick, you need to give yourself some time to work yourself through it. It's so important that when your body pipes up and says, okay, hold on a second, slow down, stop, get your rest, that you do that, or else you're just sunk. After I started feeling better, however, some of the emotional detox from juicing really started to hit me hard. It was like my body said, okay, stop, slow down, don't do anything else so that you can actually feel what you're feeling in this moment. And to even talk about it is something that is a little bit difficult for me, because it was like the emotional detox hit me with a force that I can't even express. It waited until day 43. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going along on this fast pretty well, you know, eat here and there, okay, but basically feeling really even, feeling very energized, and then boom, it just hit, and it knocked me out for a few more days, where I didn't feel like doing a video because I'm in the fetal position under the table sucking my thumb. It was kind of bad. And what it was about, I think it was a lot of fear that came up from my teenage years, from my 20s, feeling of rejection and hurt and familial distance and so many things. And I have to say that one of the major things that I've been afraid about during this fast, or during any of the changes that I've made, because I know that some of the people who are watching have been serial dieters just like me. And the truth is that, what is it to really feel when you get to the end? What do you really feel like when you're in that new body, when you're living the lifestyle, when you are really celebrating that change that you have gone through? And for those people who haven't had that experience of getting to the end successfully, it's this place of the unknown that can be really scary. That's what I was going through. What are you going to look like at the end? Will you like it? Will others like it? What's this change? Can you do this? Can you make this lifestyle change and this lifestyle commitment to being a plant-based person? And this is the short version of all my freak out, because we only have so long. And I have to say that through the support of some really great people that I love, and through my own breathing through the moment, I realized that I can make that change. I can commit to a lifestyle that is healthier, because I know what the alternative is. And the alternative is to go back to a person who was unhealthy and unhappy. And I don't want that. You know, I think that there are people who may want unhappiness in their lives for whatever reason that is. And I can tell you that I'm not one of those people. I enjoy being happy. And I think that in my 36th year, have made a commitment to myself to really live in my happiness. And part of that for me means being healthy. Sometimes there's nothing that makes me feel better in the morning during the day than cutting up vegetables and cutting up fruit to prepare for the juice that I'm about to make. I look at every part of that process, picking up the knife and pulling out the cutting board and selecting the vegetables and fruits for the juices and all of that, and making the, cutting them into smaller pieces so that I can feed them into the juicer. I look at that as such a place of power and joy, because I look at that action as an action that a healthy person would take. Not, I'm going to pick up the phone and call for Domino's Pizza. I'm going to sit on the couch and watch this television while I'm eating this ice cream or these cookies or that kind of thing, which are the actions that I have taken in the past. I can look at the preparation that I do for my juicing and see that that is a healthy person's choice. So if I'm making that choice now and we're not even finished with the juice fast, then I know I can continue making that choice. So the fear that I had is unfounded. The fear of the unknown, maybe it's not unfounded. Maybe it's just that it's unnecessary. That's probably better to say. For those of you who know me, like know me, I am a movie fanatic. It's quite sad. And I think I've mentioned it a couple of times in my videos. One of the best movies that represents fear to me is M. Night Shyamalan's The Village. And in this movie, they have created these monsters that live outside of their village to keep people inside. And I can tell you that the fears that are out there outside of your comfort zone are like those monsters in the movie. They're not real. They're not real. And that is what I had to realize over the past few days, is that I can either live in my comfort zone of fried chicken and pizza and this food and that food, or I can step outside in this place that I haven't been before, not really, and understand that there's a whole life out there that I choose to explore. I choose to explore being a plant-based person. And I'm doing that with you guys through these videos. And that, I don't know, I just feel like it's the first time that that realization has really hit me, that that is what I'm doing. And that is what feels good. So I'm going to have more of those moments where I'm preparing my juice and looking at that action as an action that a healthy person takes, and understand that I'm the healthy person taking them. I hope that makes sense. Because it makes sense to me, having sat with it for a few days and really kind of rumbled around in it, and understanding that this is just my comfort zone issues that are talking, and they're not real. Some of you who are getting to the end of your fast may have these same feelings of hesitation, of trepidation of what comes next. And I think that the next few videos that I do, because I'm coming back to doing it every day. I'm sorry that I've been away for so long. The next few videos that I do are definitely going to be about preparing for that transition, because it's coming, and moving through that fear, because it's something that is so important to talk about. Any fear that you have, any hesitation or trepidation that you're feeling right now, we can get through it. You can get through it. And it's okay. So, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's day 49, 11 days left. I'll see you then.